Hey there, it's your favorite traveling dancer. I wanted to give you a close-up this time on my pack and prep for a trip. This one happens to be business and pleasure, and what I like to do when I'm packing is cover all bases. When it comes to packing, what's most important to me are two things: comfort and spontaneity. You never know what a trip has in store. On this trip in particular, I'm looking forward to bringing you closer, deeper into the life of a vlogger. Let's start here. You know, local trips are just as fun. So I picked this little wallet up from the thrift store one day, not quite sure what it was all about, just loving the color and texture. And it turns out that in 2021, I would be visiting the very islands of St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands to be exact. I found out that the U.S. Virgin Islands is practically home. It's U.S. territory. So I'm going to visit my friend Charlita, who's the artistic director of Music in Motion, Dance School, and Dance Studio for Higher Education. I'm looking forward to some sun and some fun, relaxation, and of course, peace. So go inside my suitcase with me as I pack and prep, and I hope you'll walk away with some tips that you just might be able to use on your next trip. All right, here we are. This is where the magic happens, the planning. Now, packing is fun, but preparing and planning is where the real magic is. There are a couple things that I think about when preparing for a trip. So I just picked this new sun pack up from Best Buy, crossing my fingers that this is working for me. Now, the only thing that's not working for me is the fact that this is a really heavy kit. It's got a weight at the bottom so it'll hold the stilt. I'm still deciding whether I'm going to take it on my trip. Alright, I use a Target $2-3 giant notepad to write my ideas down. I could always put it on my phone or type it out, but why do that when I could just get a big fat marker and have fun? I've got to cover all my bases, just like I told you, and I try to strategize what my vlogging is going to be about. I typically blog midway, starting with free writing, and then I go back, refine, and edit. In between, I post, or I wait until the end of the trip to post, and then sharing my thoughts. I've got a podcast for my health and wellness brand called Body Talks, so there may be some good tips on health and wellness that I discover while out there. Campaigning goes deep. Now, this is more formal. If I'm sponsored with a brand or have some plans to meet up with people or I'm doing a marketing campaign, I like to write my ideas down. And then I find that things naturally become an ebook or a book in print. Now, this one's for the long haul, so I can't reveal too much details too soon, but Keeping Dance Alive is an initiative that I've been working on since 2017. It's actually how my arts and organization company got started. I'm going to bring with me a Sony speaker. It's pretty loud and it's pretty light to travel with. It's got a handle so I can take it on the beach or keep it in my Airbnb. And I'm ready, set to go. I've got plenty of pens. I've got our journal. I'm still debating if I'm going to bring my computer or not, but I'll figure it out soon enough. Lots and lots of goodies. So this is my toiletry bag. I picked this up from Bed Bath & Beyond. I've got a new toothbrush, a cooling gel mask that I can put on at night. I happen to be a chronic pain warrior, so eliminating inflammation is the name of the game. Sun Bum is everything. I love the smell of it, and I usually do lotion, but I'm going to try the spray. Have you heard of this before? A wipe-on deodorant pad? It's essential oil, so it's pretty strong. French lavender. Good stuff. Toms. Now, I'm always one to get caught up at the airport with my over 4-ounce things. So I'm not even going to bother. I'm just bringing bar soap. I got this from my last trip to Jamaica, Negril, Jamaica to be exact. If you want to learn more, then make sure you follow me at BEEBODI because we're doing more international trips. This smells amazing. I got it at the grocery store for maybe like $2. Some earrings so I stay cute, looking fierce, and everything else that's inside. All right, let's talk about it. So rolling is the name of the game. I usually flat fold as tight of a crease as I can, and then I start rolling. I learned this from my uncle who was in the military. And I've probably got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, probably I've got 14 outfits in here, and I can interchange them with different khakis, shorts. I've got some flowy pants, dresses for nightlife, dresses for the day, dresses for brunch, and yeah, so it comes in handy being a dancer. When you snatched, honey, all you have to do is take up a carry-on and keep it pushing. All right. So I've got bathing suits galore. This is really the time to embellish. After all, I'm going to the beach, so I'm embellishing. I've got a cover up. I've got some shorts. I got my visor. And then I've got some sleepwear. So this is a lavender eye patch. Shout out to Venus Williams. I got this from a beauty box of hers, and a satin pillowcase that I bring with me to keep my hair laid. Black girl problems. All right, got some fitwear to wear. I brought my yoga towel that I can lay on the floor and get my workout in, a scarf. This is a rain jacket, and look how much room I've got. Plenty of room. I highly recommend this suitcase. At best, I try to leave a section or at least the top of a layer free so that if I decide to get gifts or something, I have plenty of room. All right, let's move over to the shoes. These are my water shoes. When I go hiking or I'm nearby water, I can have grip. Cute shoes. I probably got these for $8 or something at the thrift store, and they were new. Nordstrom's rack, baby. And then some cute, keen walking/hiking shoes. I try to stick with what I already have, but every now and then it's good to treat yourself. Beachwear. Goggles, a fan. This is a retractable mat that I can lay anywhere, and then a towel. So a part of my experience being a dancer is continuing the legacy of excellence. Everything that master teachers, instructors, mentors have passed down to me, bequeathed and bestowed to me in my generation, I find it my responsibility, my obligation, my honor and heart's desire to continue in that vein. Halifu Osumare is a dance scholar. She, just like Brenda Dixon God's Child, as you can see, who wrote the foreword, are women, remarkable women. And, well, I love what I do. I love dancing. And a part of my travel is a healing experience, which allows me to still be a part of dance without performing on stage. And along the way, I get to sit down, read, write, and reflect. Halifu is a dance scholar. Let's learn a little bit more about her. Dancing in Blackness is a professional dancer's personal journey over 4 decades, across 3 continents and 23 countries, through defining moments in the story of a Black dance in America. In this memoir, Halifu Osumare reflects on what Blackness and dance have meant to her and her life and international career, Osumare's story begins in the 60s in San Francisco and in the Black arts movement, Black militancy, and hippie counterculture. It was there that she chose dance as her own revolutionary statement. She moved to Europe, where she taught jazz ballet and established her own dance company in Copenhagen. Returning to the United States, she danced with the Rod Rogers Dance Company in New York City and played key roles in integrating Black dance programs into mainstream programming at the Lincoln Center. After dance field work in Ghana, Osumare returned to California and helped develop Oakland's Black dance scene. Along the way, she collaborated with major artistic movers and shakers, among them Catherine Dunham, Pearl Primus, Jean-Leon Destine, and Donald McHale. Now a Black Studies scholar, Osumare uses her extraordinary experiences to reveal the overlooked ways that dance has been a vital tool in the Black struggle for recognition, justice, and self-empowerment. This is the inspiring story of an accomplished dance artist and a world-renowned dance scholar who has boldly developed and proclaimed her identity as a Black woman. Well, what an intro. She neglected to say that she's also a Fulbright scholar, a very competitive scholarship program that not only affords a student the opportunity to study abroad, but they're actually considered a United States ambassador. So I was enthralled when I met this woman. I met her in taking a memoir workshop where she encouraged us all to embrace the idea that we can write a book if we just sit down and take our time, write through our thoughts, and get a good editor. So part of my legacy is sharing and also experiencing. So I am diving into this book as I am immersed in the very island culture and waters that I'm about to embark upon. That's what being a traveling dancer is all about. COVID Corner. Yes, let's talk about it. Now, this isn't all of my vitamins and supplements, but this is a start. Zinc. I'll get some vitamin C. I've got some Ricolas for the throat, tissue, of course, hand sanitizer, gloves, plenty of K45 masks, wipes. This is a cute mask that I can put over top of the K45, and a shield.